I've got 1 red onion and 2 1-pound packets of ground beef. I've got right on top. And smush this down, 1 even layer. Once that's down, we're gonna be turning 1/2 of this Italian. So I've got these fresh mozzarella slices. Right on top. And so are the tomatoes. Got some Italian seasoning. Goes right on top of this side. Then we're also going to be topping it with some fresh basil. So just go ahead and take a sprig like that. Just put some slices right on top. You get a big old bunch like that, you can actually tear it. Smells so good in here. The other half, I'm gonna go in with this. You know how I usually use the other brand? I think it was, I don't remember what the name of it was, but I wanted to try a different one. This is by Yellowstone. Make this size super buttery. Like that. I'm gonna be taking some thin sliced sharp cheddar cheese. Right there. We're gonna be taking some bacon bits. You can use the pre-sliced bacon, but I like using the bacon bits for this recipe. Just go ahead and put a layer on like that. You can use the whole packet. And then I'm just gonna come back with a little bit more of this buttery seasoning. Just go on top like that. And then this whole thing is gonna go into a 350-degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Look at how it came out of the oven. Got 2 different kinds of burgers. Gonna please everybody at your next barbecue luncheon. I've got 2 kinds of Hawaiian rolls. This is the sweet, this is the regular savory butter. And all we're gonna do is take a couple of spatulas, cut this down the middle between the 2 flavors, like that. And we're just gonna slide this right on top. Doesn't that look amazing? And we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Oh, what are your favorite kinds of burgers? You have to let me know in the comments. So I've got a kind of like a bacon cheeseburger with cheddar cheese there, and I've got like an Italian style with the tomatoes and the mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this back just like that. And then I've got the tops of the buns. For the Italian one, we're gonna leave it as is. I'm just gonna put this right on top like that. Smush it down. And then for this one, I made this maple onion jam earlier. I've got a whole bag of, I'm using Vidalia onions, but you could use yellow onions if you'd like. I'm gonna go ahead and move this all over to a frying pan. Some olive oil here, 1/4 cup. Pour all that olive oil on top. Cook this down until it gets nice and soft. We're gonna move this into a crock pot. We're gonna season this up. 3/4 of a cup of maple syrup. 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Some balsamic vinegar, adding 1/4 cup of that as well. Himalayan pink salt, you can just use regular salt. It's just what I happen to have in the kitchen. Some ground cinnamon. Go ahead and take the top off because we're going to take and use an entire teaspoon. Make sure that all that cinnamon is incorporated. Cook this down for about 2.5 to 3 hours, but with the lid off. Look at how it's cooked down. I've got this trusty immersion blender. You've got the most delicious onion jam that you've made at home. You want to go ahead and just spoon some of that right on top of those burgers. Spread it out. This is such a good little sweet kick with the onions. Makes such a good gift as well. I'm gonna put the second bun tops right on top. Make sure you squish it all down so that everything is kind of combined. And then here's the trick. Go ahead and take a knife. You can just cut. We've got these little sliders. And then I'm such a fan of my own maple onion jam, so I am going to take this slider right here. Make sure it's really cut through. And look, doesn't that look amazing? I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Oh, oniony, cheeseburgery, bacony, absolutely delicious. You should make these little sliders for your next little get together. Everybody will love it.